I lead with Numis. You know, if people ask me what I do, I say I make money promoting gold and silver.
Okay.
Unless they come to me and they're very, very committed to to their deal, and then I might ask them, hey, how do you do with getting online leads? You know, and I might introduce them to that.
Okay.
But my end goal is Numis.
Sure.
And the example that I use is this is something that you can take a percentage of people tell you no to your primary company and make a profit. And if you can do that consistently, then you'll simply stay in the game longer. If you stay in the game longer, you have a good chance of getting someone better. For example, my 5th month, a gentleman called me and said, and I didn't know who he was, called me and said, hey, why should I sign up with you? I said, maybe you shouldn't. Right? And so after about an hour, he's like, all right, well, it makes sense, I'm going to jump on board. I'm like, all right, Cedric, that sounds cool. Right? And I didn't know who he was. I was actually in Lead System Pro, but I wasn't really following, who the leaders were and things like that. And but most people quit at 3 or 4 months. Cedric's now over half of my company, half of my team. That's someone that I could have quit at 3 or 4 months.
People need to see that money right away.
Yeah, and that's the problem. I tell people that you'll make more money mopping floors your first month, typically. But it's something that 12 months later, if you've worked this consistently, there's nothing that can match it. And that's where you got to get. This is something that if you're not putting, if you don't have a 12 to 36 month commitment to it, probably not the business for you.
I was listening to Kiyosaki again today, and he said have a 5-year mindset. If you after 3 years you feel like further, keep going.
Yeah.
Hit those 5 years.
Think about this too. 5 years would be 2.5 of these. 2.5 of these. How many people do you think, with the amount of companies greedily advertising, sell gold, sell gold, sell gold, sell gold, how many people do you think will be happy in 5 years if they have any amount of silver and gold? I think they're going to be real happy. I think there's going to be people really appreciate what we've done here. Whether they built a business or not. I have financial planners in the company that tell their clients, hey, if your option's saving $99 US, you're better off getting this coin. Now, what financial planner would ever say that about any product? None. Zero. It's just a different animal.